and we have a trade. Although there's no human beings involved, so it doesn't feel the same. It's just on paper. But it shows what the Eagles are trying to do. They're trying to stockpile picks in the future. First rounder next year. They give up the number 16 and 19 overall pick this year and get the 18th overall pick and a first rounder next year, plus some other stuff, a second round pick in 2024, third round pick, seventh round pick. They give back a sixth round pick. It's a pretty good deal for the Eagles if they look at this and say, you know what? Our long-term planning tells us it's better to have more picks in round one next year. They're also kind of betting on the Saints not being very good this year. Who knows how that's going to go. But the Eagles, I think, evaluating this year's crop, understanding that they can give up one of their net first-round picks this year, kick it to next year, and then keep trying to build. And maybe next year's the year that they go all in to try to move up to get a quarterback if they decide Jalen Hurts isn't the guy based on 2022, Mike.
Yeah, listen, this is long-range planning. This isn't just for this year. That you're exactly right. This is looking at what the crop is now, looking at what we may need in the future, and what's the best position if we want to make a move that we're going to be in to make a move by collecting these assets and having these assets. So and it's going to be next year for them. We'll see what they do this year. You know, they didn't need all those picks. What do they do? Well, they grab, cornerback, a wide receiver. We'll see what the Saints do. They're going to need a wide receiver. So we'll see where they go. But I do like this for the Eagles. I do think they have gotten themselves some assets that they could either use, obviously, in trades or use to draft actual human beings, as you said, and to see how they relate to the team. So I do like this move. This is good kind of forward thinking, and you have to wait and see on where that next round first pick kind of levels off for the Saints. Is it because right now it's right around the middle of the pack? So let's see. Are they banking on them not being very good and maybe being the upper half of the draft? We'll have to wait and see.
And, from the Saints' perspective, it's hard to read too much into it. We don't know what the strategy is here, but it feels like an effort to get impact players now, guys that will play now, not guys to develop, because if you're going to develop the guy, just wait till next year and draft a guy who can step right in and play next year. You're looking for guys who can come in and make a difference now. They see an opportunity in a watered-down NFC where the Buccaneers, who they're 4-0 against in the regular season the last 2 years, by the way, and the Rams are the best two teams, there is an opening for the Saints to make some noise now. They've got continuity in the coaching staff, even though Sean Payton's gone. Dennis Allen gets bumped up. Dennis Allen only shut out the Buccaneers in primetime when he stepped in for Sean Payton on a Sunday night last year. So this tells me that this team is doing what it has to do to load the cannon now, and I suspect with picks number 16 and 19, Mike Golic, that they're going to be looking for guys who will be able to step right in and step right up and be contributors as rookies in 2022.
Yeah, and you don't know the situation with Michael Thomas and the wide receiver. You got a handful of guys deep that you can go here, so they could probably get themselves a good wide receiver. Because I agree, I think they are loading up for this year. I think if you look at the two teams, certainly, we can think differently, that the Saints feel they're more secure in their quarterback position. Well, be it with Jameis Winston coming off the injury on what they saw last year, than maybe the Eagles are with Jalen Hurts, and might be why they're maybe setting up for next year to make a move if they feel they need to get a quarterback. If not, then, hey, listen, if it works out where the Eagles want Jalen Hurts to be around for a while, then kudos to them. They still have those picks and they can do whatever with them. But I think the Saints feel pretty secure at what they saw out of Jameis Winston. We talked about this last week, the continuity of the coaching system. Jameis Winston in 7 games, 14-3 touchdowns, interceptions. So they want to hit the ground running, in the NFC and in this division. And I agree with you. They try and get that impact player right away.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.